All right. Thanks a lot for joining in, guys. So, I'm Pratesh, Head of Business of APAC for CodeAnt AI, and I'll try to keep this short and crisp as much as possible. So, I would like to start with a customer case study. One of our largest customers, a $1 billion US listed company with over 800 engineers, they came to us and they just told us one of their problems, and that essentially is we have all the tools. We have the tools for SAST, we have the tools for IAC, we have tools for secrets, we have tools for SCA, but we are still missing the real threats. Now, I'm sure that's one of the situations which all you guys would have come across. All right. So this is typically how your dashboard looks like if you're using any of those static tools. We have so many alerts. Most of them are totally irrelevant. The number of false positives are way too high. There's a lot of noise and there's no clarity whatsoever. So the main problem with this is static tools don't understand the context of your code. They don't get what the code is all about, or they don't understand the intent behind it. All right. And as a result of this, a lot of false positives are there. So we at CodeAnt AI are trying to solve that problem. And how essentially we do this, I'm going to walk you through that. So what we essentially do is we understand your code base completely end to end, and then we give you suggestions. We flag all the issues, and we give you remediation for all the issues that we flag. I'm just going to briefly walk you through our platform. Uh, yeah. So that you have an understanding of how the platform operates. So this is our platform. So this is our platform app.codant.ai. You come in here, you sign in with your GitHub, Azure DevOps or whatever, and you select your organization. You go to AI analysis. You can basically take any analysis, any custom prompt you want. So we are doing an analysis for a Python security vulnerability. We have given inspirations of how the prompt should be. You can basically run this prompt and start an AI analysis. And what essentially this will do is, this will find all the critical vulnerabilities in your code base, which is tied to your business logic, which your static tools can never find. And that's exactly the problem what we are trying to solve, to find issues in your business logic. So if you see, we will give you the issue name, we will give you the exact file where the issue is in your GitHub, Bitbucket, or Azure DevOps. Your teams can directly go understand the issue, and we are concurrently working on how to mitigate this issue with one-click fixes. So this is essentially the problem what we are trying to solve. And in a bit, I'm going to walk you through how the whole architecture actually works. What is that we are doing behind the scenes to make this actually happen? So this is our architecture. So you connect GitHub, you connect one of your repositories. The first thing we do is, you cannot feed your entire repository to an LLM model. You just hallucinate left, right, and center. So what we do is, we chunkify the entire repository, break it down using our abstract syntax tree, and then we take every single function and then we do something called context enrichment pipeline, which is our own algorithm we have written, where we do upstream calls and downstream calls and find out the dependencies. Then we take the parent function for context, we take the child functions, we take the parent class, the file path, the global path, everything, all the data we take. But we have typically noticed anywhere between 10,000 to 12,000 tokens is good for an LLM, in our case, to give the best output. So we have again written an algorithm to find out the semantic relevance ranking, wherein we will summarize it. We'll take the best content and we'll put it down to 10,000 tokens. Then it is passed to an LLM where we will give the prompts, and then again it is passed to another LLM where we'll reduce the false positives, and then finally you get the output. So this is how essentially how it works. And we basically integrate with your IDEs, dashboard, and we also integrate with your CI/CD. And finally, what is the latest we are doing in terms of research on our end? So we are working concurrently on SEA reachability analysis. We are also working on open-ended AI agents for cloud security scanning. And the most crucial thing is we want to give you fixes for all the issues we are flagging. Be it the issues in your dashboards, be it the issues in your PRs, we are working diligently to give you one-click fixes across all the integrations we are actually doing today. So this is my demo for you guys. So if you have any questions, you're feel free to ask. Thank you.